from my given disaster. Speed away from the holy mind.
Hey guys, Irene here. Not really, it's just me, still me. I thought that in today's video I would have a little bit of fun and show you how I shoot like one of my favorite YouTubers, Irene Rudnyk. If anybody doesn't know her, I don't know who doesn't, but check her out. I'm going to link her down below, and yeah, I'll get right into it. I've always been very inspired by Irene's work. I love how she blurs the background and has everything super sharp, and I always wanted to try and see if I can shoot like that. This was the first time I had my 85 with me, so I thought why not play around with it and see what I can come up with. I'm not entirely sure if I did a great job. I think there's loads to improve, but it was a really fun challenge and I hope you guys will enjoy it as well. So when I think of Irene's style, I think of kind of real fairy tale, something that is really worked on. Every detail in the shot is perfect, from the dress to the location to the makeup, hair, everything, you know, accessories. It's always very well thought out. So I just wanted to kind of try and see if I can come up with something like that. I went around the shops looking for a vintage looking dress because I know that Irene loves finding vintage pieces. I didn't find anything in the vintage shops. I found a dress that was kind of the style I wanted in H&M, so I thought it must do. So next we had to find the perfect location. If you look at Irene's earlier work on her Instagram, she used to shoot a lot in flowers, and this is something that I really love, and I kind of find inspiring myself. So I took it upon myself to find the perfect flower bush, which we did thanks to the model, because it was next to her apartment. So we ended up setting up there. On the spot, when we put the dress on, I wanted to accessorize the hair a bit more, so I put some flowers into it, so it created this kind of like fall flower crown, which I thought would look pretty cool. So I think the main thing with Irene's shots is that she usually shoots against the light or in the shade, from what it looks like on her Instagram. So the location of the hedge was quite convenient because it was against the light, which we kind of wanted. So I used the 85 1.2 lens because I know it's Irene's baby and she loves it and it's like her favorite lens. So I used it exclusively on 1.2, which proved quite tricky because quite a lot of the photos were actually out of focus. I'm not the best at it, I will admit it. There was a lot of nice shots that I would have loved to use, but they were unfortunately out of focus. And Irene is a master of perfecting the focus straight on the model's face, straight on her eyes, and I really admire her for that because it's really tricky to get it at such a shallow depth of field. I also took a bunch of photos with either flowers in front of my lens, or I just kind of hid into the hedge a tiny bit and I had loads of leaves and all this kind of stuff in front of my lens as well to create more of this kind of soft blur around the model. So the whole idea was to kind of keep her face very sharp and have everything else kind of lovely and soft around her. I shot at eye level because that's what it seems to me that Irene is usually shooting at. She's never really shooting too low to the ground, which I would usually shoot. I think it's more kind of a portrait kind of setting. And I wanted for my model to be quite vulnerable looking and quite soft and, you know, kind of looking quite innocent as well, because I think that's kind of like a theme that comes through Irene's photos as well. So one thing I struggled with definitely was the Photoshop aspect of the photos, because I think it was quite a challenge to kind of replicate the style that Irene has, because she has a very specific photoshopping style that is quite different to mine, especially nowadays. So it was definitely something that I struggled with. I did try my best though to kind of do it the way she does it, and I hope I did a good job. I'm not sure. I know it's not exactly the same as hers. It kind of has a bit more style. So anyway guys, I hope you liked the photos. I hope you liked this little challenge. I hope I didn't embarrass myself too much. I really did enjoy doing it, and it was really fun to try on at different photographers' techniques and different photographers' style, especially because it's so different to what I do nowadays. It was really challenging and really put me out of my comfort zone, but at the same time, as I said, I really enjoyed doing it. So if you did enjoy this challenge, as I said, check out Irene's profile again. Make sure to give her a follow if you don't already for some reason. And yeah, if you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next time.